What's up, Star Trek fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we got another fun one for you. Hanging out here in our Star Trek section of our museum. We bring you from all the way from 1996, the Star Trek Collector Series. The Romulan Commander. And that's as seen and featured in Star Trek The Next Generation. Playmates, like we have been covering these Playmates Star Trek figures for a while now. We have a ton of these guys. These figures are absolutely beautiful, beautifully made. The head sculpts, the weapons, you name it, everything beautifully done. This Romulan Commander is fantastic, and I like the box. It's the box is collector friendly. And we talked a little bit about that with another one of our Playmate Star Trek figures. The box was cut a little too high. And because we're an M.I.B. museum, we want to be able to display these in their boxes. And, where you get the full effect of how these beautiful figures were intended to be displayed in toy stores decades ago. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. This is what we do, guys. We're hanging out in our museum today. And I said, you know what? What better way to start the day off than with a Star Trek figure? Usually we'll have a cup of coffee. I'll get the coffee later, guys. But we wanted to kind of show this figure to you. I am hooked on these Playmates Star Trek figures. Beautifully done. The outfits are absolutely gorgeous. And then the materials that were used. And some collectors complain about the oversized hands, but we're okay with that. That's fine. That's absolutely fine with us. We're collecting pieces of history for our museum, from every toy line that had a 8-inch or 12-inch or even 14-inch action figure, and that's what we're trying to accomplish. That's our museum's mission, and we're off and running with this Playmates Star Trek toy line. It's just a beautiful toy line, beautifully done, and the Romulan Commander is a fantastic addition to our museum. He comes with his fair share of accessories and equipment, and as with all of these beautiful Playmates Star Trek figures, they come with beautiful bases. As you can see, he's got his base there in the back, still encased in plastic. This is factory sealed. Let's see if we can show you his feet. There's his feet there. It's locked in pretty good. Some type of a rifle there. I don't know what that is. We'll get you. We know that's some type of a phaser right there. And this head sculpt, I can't get over the head sculpt here. All of these Playmates Star Trek figures were numbered for collectability. Now, I've heard on both sides of the fence that this was a marketing ploy, and didn't make much difference. But you know, once again, the charm of these figures, that's what we're collecting here, the historical preservation and the charm of these figures. We like to see all of that with these beautiful boxes. And the box is in excellent condition. Let me get you a blown out shot here at the back of the box. Beautiful. This line, since we debuted it a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I should say, has been getting a lot of positive feedback from our subscribers and viewership. So I'm hearing from subscribers that they want to see more of these figures. I'm hearing from viewers that they simply have never heard of this toy line and they're excited about it. So we aim to please here. We will be adding more of these beautiful figures to our museum collection and for your viewing pleasure. And here's a lot of there's our Romulan commander there. There's our Lieutenant Commander Montgomery Scott, Mr. Scott, Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Leonard McCoy. There's Worf, as featured on the Star Trek The Next Generation. Let's see what he has here. He has, this is his Romulan Disruptor Rifle, long-range directed energy weapon. His Romulan Disruptor Personal Issue Attack Armament. Okay. Romulan Personal Access and Display Device. This pad right there, and that's what we were looking at earlier. And here is our Romulan Commander, fully articulated. These were 9-inch figures, and you could do more with the 9-inch figures. We'll bring them down here so you guys can see them a little bit closer. You can do a little bit more. Get you a shot of this pulse rifle here. There's the pad there, phaser. I think that's why the clothing, all that looks better when the figures are bigger. They're going to be more detailed, or I should say, we expect them to be more detailed, and Playmates really did a great job on that. Guys, what do you think of our Playmates Romulan Commander? Do you have this guy? Are you looking for this guy? Not hard to find. We found our Romulan Commander at the Toy Exchange here where I live at in my city, and they have a ton of these figures that we've been gobbling up and adding to our museum collection. But you can find these guys. We've seen these guys on eBay. I didn't pay an arm and a leg for these figures. These figures are relatively inexpensive. There's a few variants that you're going to pay some money for, but for the most part, the majority of these figures from this series, this toy line, is very inexpensive, not costly at all. The sculptors for this toy line did a fantastic job. These 9-inch versions almost look like their counterparts from the actual TV show. And we have more on the way, like we said, that we'll be bringing to you. We have a lot of things planned for you guys today. It's some more fun videos, some more exciting action figures on the way. that you may or may not have never seen or known about. And that's what our museum is all about. So if you're just joining us and you've just become a subscriber, welcome aboard. Welcome to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum family. This is what we do. Get you a better shot here at the Romulan personal access pad right there, and there's the rifle, disruptor rifle, and here is the I want to get a good shot, and they have it up so far up in there. The Romulan disruptor. Okay. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Guys, stay tuned for more fun. We have more fun on the way. You know the routine though, guys. God bless. And keep collecting.